10 years ago, if you wanted to learn something, you had to buy a book and spend hours learning that. Today, you can ask AI to summarize any book in 10 seconds. You can watch a 15 minutes YouTube video instead of reading 400 pages. You can even ask AI, tell me everything I need to know from this book. But the question is, why are some of the world's most successful people still reading books? If summaries exist, AI exists, and YouTube exists, then why spend 10 hours reading one book? Is reading becoming obsolete, or are we confusing information with something much more valuable? Because the truth is, AI can give you knowledge, but books change the way you think. First thing, we don't actually want knowledge anymore. Imagine this. You search best book on discipline. Instead of buying it, you search discipline book summary, then 5 minute summary, and then can ChatGPT summarize it. You have skipped 300 pages before reading the first one. And honestly, who can blame you? We live in a world where speed is rewarded. Faster food, faster delivery, faster internet, and now faster learning. We have started believing that learning faster automatically means learning better. But those two are not the same things. Let's take an example. Imagine walking into a gym. Instead of lifting weights, you watch someone else exercise. You watch every workout, every technique, every nutrition guide. You know exactly how muscles grow. 6 months later, you're still skinny. Sounds ridiculous? Yes, that's exactly how most of us treat learning. We consume productivity videos, mindset reels, book summaries, podcast clips, AI explanations. We watch people think instead of doing the thinking ourselves. Learning about something isn't same as becoming better at it. Knowledge is passive, but growth is active. AI gives conclusions, books show the journey. Suppose I ask AI, how do I become confident? I'll probably get an excellent answer. Take action, keep promises to yourself, face discomfort, challenge negative beliefs. All true. But imagine reading a book where an author spends 250 pages explaining confidence. You don't just receive the conclusion, you experience the reasoning, the failures, the stories, the research, the contradictions. The moments where the author changes your perspective one chapter at a time. It's like a difference between someone saying, trust me, this bridge is safe, and actually someone watching the engineers build the bridge. One gives you the answer, but the other builds understanding. Reading is brain training. People say I can't focus long enough to read. Exactly, that's the problem. Most of us are not bad readers. We are overstimulated. Every day we are switching between Instagram, YouTube shorts, notifications, messages, emails, AI chats, and whatnot. Our brains rarely stay with one idea for more than 30 seconds. Reading feels difficult for the same reason. Running feels difficult if you have never exercised. Difficulty is not the proof that reading is outdated. It's a proof that your attention span needs training. Reading is not just absorbing words, it's practicing sustained attention, and attention is unfortunately becoming one of the rarest skills in today's world. Why summaries feel good but don't stay? Have you ever watched an amazing productivity video and thought, this changed my life, and then 3 days later forgot almost everything? That's because your brain remembers what it works for, not what it scrolls past. Reading forces effort. You pause, you imagine, you connect ideas, you reread confusing paragraphs. That struggle is not wasted effort, it's the learning process itself. The brain does not grow by receiving information, it grows by processing it. Books give you something that AI cannot. Here's something people rarely talk about. Books don't just teach ideas, they teach patience, curiosity, humility. They force you to sit with uncertainty. Sometimes an author spends 50 pages building an argument before revealing the answer. Modern content skips straight to the conclusion. Books teach you how to arrive there for yourself. And that's a skill can't hand you in a paragraph. The real purpose of reading. Most people think reading is about collecting facts. No, it's not. Reading changes your internal dialogue. After reading enough books, you start asking better questions. You notice patterns, you challenge your assumptions, you think before reacting. The real value of books is not what you remember, it's who you become. Now, should we ignore AI? No. AI is one of the greatest learning tools ever created. But don't let AI replace the struggle of learning. Instead, use it to improve your learning. Maybe take the review of what you have read or compare different opinions. That's how you can use AI for its better purpose. The struggle is where understanding is built. AI should make you a better reader and not replace reading altogether. Imagine two people. One spends an entire year watching summaries. The other reads just 10 books and reflects on them deeply. At the end of the year, both know similar facts, but one has trained their attention, strengthened their thinking, improved their vocabulary, learned to reason through complex ideas, and built the patience to tackle difficult problems. That's the difference. AI can make you informed, books help you become wiser. And in the world where everyone has access to the same information, the people who can think deeply, not just consume quickly, will have the greatest advantage. So, yes, reading is really, really important. Not just the information, but we need to read books because it changes our mindset.